Yo, Juan Brown.
Yo, yo.
Say what's up.
Check, check. What's up?
What's going on, guys? My name is Carl Costas. I'm here with the one and only Juan Brown, also known as Blanco Lirio on the YouTubes. A really great guy, a friend of mine. We spent time in Reno. We spent time in Wayne, Nebraska. We spent time at High Sierra a couple of years in a row. A good friend of mine, and I'm really happy to be here in Nevada City.
Yep.
In Nevada City, here to talk to him about this air show that he's got going on this weekend. But before that, I want to talk to you a little bit about Juan Brown, Blanco Lirio, and a little bit about your background. Is that cool?
Well, that could take a while.
Well, let's listen. I know. And I'm down for that. But let's try and keep it concise. So,
Right.
Number one, why Blanco Lirio? What is that?
The name came from Jenny. My Jenny, she's from Spain. She just made the name up late one night to get on YouTube, and I figured I got to post it anonymously because of my work at the airlines.
Yeah.
And so I just started posting on her channel called Blanco Lirio, and the rest is history. But the thing blew up after Orville, and it was too late to change it. I didn't know how to change it, and now it's a thing, and people look for that term, and it's so unique that
I think it's great.
If you type it in, the only thing that comes up is the channel.
Dude, you're a rock star. You're out there, man, doing things. And so I think it's great because, I think that we can get as far back with this as you want. There's enough meat on the bone to talk about this forever. But I think that everything is changing, and that's not new. If you look generationally speaking, there have been massive changes, the Industrial Revolution, and there have been massive changes, generation, and over again. That's not new to us. I think what's new is it's the frequency of change and the rapid rate of change.
Velocity of information
Is crazy.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable. And that being said, that means that, okay, JuanBrown.com is probably taken by somebody. If it's not, it's going to be a vulture who wants money from you.
Yeah.
So you end up with Blanco Lirio, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. It's something that stands out. Who knows what it means? It's just different. I didn't know. I've been watching your channel for years. And how long have you been doing it?
Well, it really got going with the Orville situation, which was in 2017, but I've been going for years before that, so at least 10 or 12 years or more.
Yeah, I haven't been watching for that long, but I've been watching for quite some time, especially since since the aviation drug got inside my veins.
Good.
So for all that time, I never knew. And even we've crossed paths at all these different shows, and I never thought to stop to ask you what that meant. So that is that. And so your background. So you're a veteran. Right? You're a veteran of the Air Force?
Yeah, Air Force pilot.
I'm a Marine Corps veteran.
You don't scare me! Work on it!
So we're going to have to go ahead and leave that where it's at and leave that argument for a debate for another day, because I've got friends that will debate with me, that will talk about that. So, thank you for your service. That's a big reason why I'm here, is because I think that veterans, and not because I'm a veteran, not because you're a veteran, it's easy to say that. I think that veterans don't always get the respect and the props that they actually deserve. So I was in from the Marine Corps. I worked aircraft rescue and firefighting from 1994 to 1998 at Marine Corps Base Hawaii. That's not Korea. That's not Vietnam. That's totally different. These old guys that are running around here these days, the guys that are going to be here for this air show on Saturday, these are real walking living heroes.
Boy,
You know,
we just lost one of the biggest ones in our community here. The last surviving member of the USS Arizona just passed away this last year, and we had a huge memorial service downtown for that, and we're going to honor him again this weekend at our event as well.
yeah, and that'll be fantastic. I mean, I think that anything that people can do, just really quick, let's go ahead and give a shout out to the event. Tell us all about the event really quickly.
So Saturday, May 18th, everybody come on out. We're going to be combining the Armed Forces Celebration Day from our local community together with our local fly-in here at Nevada County Airport. So both events are going to merge up here at the airport, and it's going to be a huge blowout thing. We're going to fill the airport up with classic airplanes, classic cars, live band. Betsy's Biscuit Bomber, the C-47, is going to make a special reappearance. Come back up from Paso Robles, California, and we're going to be 600 pancake breakfasts. So you got to help me eat some pancakes.
How is it?
Good.
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, yeah, Alex. I think you're enjoying.
I don't know, man. I'm not going to be a whole lot of help, man.
Okay.
So that's going to go on from about 8 till about 10:30 or so in the morning, the pancake breakfast, and then we're going to have a load of food trucks after that to take us through the whole lunch period along with the live band and all the flying that's going on and flybys.
Yeah.
Then around 1 or 2 we'll do some, we'll get our crack team of local adventure pilots that have gotten all fired up about this backcountry flying just to do a little demonstration of spot landing, precision landings, and a little flower bombing contest as well.
That is so cool. Bring your kids, bring your appetite.
Free, all free admission.
The cost is $0. Bring it. Come on down and be a part of this. Just for the veterans, if nothing else, but also for things like this. You're going to be putting people in these airplanes and putting them in the sky and showing people what it's all about, right?
The whole idea of this event is our annual scholarship fundraiser for our local Golden Empire Flying Association, which raises each year about $12,000 to give to young folks that want to get into aviation, young local folks.
Yeah.
And we just gave away $12,000 this year in 2 scholarships to 2 young kids.
Yeah.
So through the rides, the airplane rides, all those proceeds will be donated right towards the scholarship fund, and the pancake sales, all that goes towards the scholarship fund.
Right
as well.
where it should be, right where the kids are, right where the young minds are. I mean, I think that's one of the things, I'd like to talk to you about this quickly. That's one of the things that you think about general aviation, the young people that are interested in general aviation, even the young people that have no idea about general aviation yet, are where guys like you and I think really should be putting our attention. That's really where it's at, and I think that's what's fantastic about this.
We got a huge pilot shortage right now. We need to backfill this shortage. We need young, smart, qualified people to get in here and get into aviation and backfill all these jobs and all this great fun that we have.
What did you say? You said young, smart, what else?
Qualified.
Qualified. That's I'm not young, I'm not smart, and I'm not qualified.
That's why we're on YouTube.
Right? But I wanted to talk to you with all your breadth of experience, Air Force veteran and with your airline experience, FO for a 777, right?
Yep.
All those things, and then all of your years. That's why I like your channel, is because it's I consider you to be an SME, a subject matter expert. And so with all that experience behind you, I've listened to some of the lessons that you've tried to teach people, and I really do take that to heart. Do you think, for my wife, and my kids, and my family, please explain to them why general aviation is a safe endeavor and why it's not something dangerous?
Well, it's still so much safer than driving and being out on the highway
100%.
with the cars and that sort of thing. And it is, even though it's Part 91, it's less regulated than other forms of aviation. It's still a highly regulated industry, and hopefully we get the sharpest people out here to enjoy this sport, and we are constantly learning. We're always learning, and that's a big part of the channel.
Right. Yeah. And so also too, I think that there's another myth that I see that I think that you could probably help dispel, is that it's not like this rich person's sport or activity. There are guys out here. I mean, the demographic runs the spectrum.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody from the guys, the really well-off guys that own large pieces of land that they fly around, and then all the way down to the grubby mechanic who's got his 1 or 2 airplanes out there that he's wrenching on all the time. And everybody and everybody in between. So I think that if people can see that, that it's accessible, despite the big fences, and all that.
It has gotten harder over the years. The prices of everything have gone up. The price.
Can you do something about that?
Entry into aviation has gone up, but still, you can't. It's always taken a certain level of sacrifice. I've never owned new cars. I've never owned a fancy house. I spent all my money on airplanes and all my spare time here at the airport with aviation.
Right. Which, I think that's again how I think that is a very good way to approach it. You just show up. I think showing up is well more than 51% of the whole endeavor, and that's kind of what I've been doing with my approach. I'm still a student pilot. I'm a student of life forever, but I'm a student pilot currently. Kind of stuck in limbo with my hours because of the same reasons that I used as excuses before I actually dove into the deep end. It's money and time and life and and family and those things. And so when I balance those things, my aviation it always seems to duck underneath
the
challenge.
It
is. But that's never stopped me from showing up. I'm here today.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be important for a lot of people to understand.
Get to the airport
100%.
and make your face shown, and don't worry about these big fences or these other obstacles. Once you get in here and start networking, that's the key.
Get to the airport like this weekend. Get to the airport on Saturday.
Yep.
Bring your kids. And come on out, have a good time. It's going to be beautiful weather, right?
Yeah, perfect.
And so you guys are going to be all kinds of demonstrations. And then I also want to talk quickly about how the stole drag and that kind of activity, a short takeoff and landing, flying has changed, how it's grown, and how it's been.
Well,
has it been something that's introduced other people to aviation in general?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The community of the backcountry pilots and their incredible presence online has really done huge wonders for general aviation. Just a few years ago, general aviation was really dwindling in popularity. And until social media events like these backcountry adventure pilots, and then the creation of the STOL events, and then the STOL drag events, that brought a whole new generation of young pilots into aviation.
Right.
And it's been a great boon for aviation.
And so you do see the growth. You see it.
Yeah. There's a bunch of these guys out here in the pattern right now. They want to get into it. So they're practicing their precision landings.
And you're going to see stuff like that on Saturday afternoon when they come out here and show you how they can land on a very specific spot in a very short distance. It's an amazing thing to watch, and it's definitely a muscle. It's a skill that these guys have, and there's no question about that.
Yeah, perishable skill. It's hard to do.
Yep. And with that, shout out to the famous and sometimes infamous Kevin Quinn.
Yeah.
Right?
A lot of it's his fault.
Right? And Trent Palmer, I think Trent Palmer with what he does and the production value that he brings to it and the storytelling that he comes to the table with, I think that he really has done a lot to shine a light on not only just the backcountry stuff, but aviation in general. So shout out to Trent Palmer, Kevin Quinn, Cowboysman! And everybody else in the STOL backcountry community, they're all like family to me, yourself included. I really mean, we go to these events, and once you're there, you're wrapped in.
And we got another one coming up, Columbus, Ohio.
That's right.
Coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Yep. Sure enough. Yeah. Let me run through my notes I took really quickly here. Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you know what I want to talk to you about? Sac City Community College. You have a history with them?
Yeah. In fact, I was just down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Doing what?
So Sac City College is where I went to A&P school,
right?
And that program is still there. It's, for the most part, a free program through the city college system. And today they've grown that to a wider aviation program, and they're offering ground school for private pilots, and they're also opened up ATC training, air traffic controller training.
Outstanding.
And they're also getting young kids trained up to go into the world of dispatching as well.
Which means what?
Well, that's the guys behind the scenes of the airlines that do all the behind the scenes work, of flight planning and weather planning and all that. Yeah.
The guy you call if there's something's going on up in the sky, you got to...
They're the guys that make our job at the airlines real easy.
Right,
the dispatch guys. So all of those different programs are becoming available there through the Sacramento City College. We were just down there.
You're going to be a part of it?
Well, no, I was just down there talking to one of the classes, and man, we went for 2 hours, and they had some great questions as well.
Yeah. So you're going to be pleased to know that you and I will be working together down there sometime in the near future.
Oh.
I've been in conversation with those folks about coming and making videos
good.
about their program and highlighting what they do and showing the world this is one of the things that you can get at Sac City. We just did the exact same thing with their MAT program. MAT is Mechanical Electrical Technology program. It used to be HVAC. But it's so much more. Like today, they have this this robot that dances and things, but it's used for sending it into places where humans shouldn't be.
Right.
So it's come from HVAC to that. So we just wrapped a video about that, and we're doing the aviation program.
Good.
And then we've got the railroad program going on here in the future. So I knew that you had a connection.
Railroad too. Yeah.
Because they're trying to
good.
get. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get people into real jobs.
That's right. That's real vocational training.
100%.
Right into a real job. And these are the kind of jobs that I did right after high school. I got that A&P license. I always had a job.
Yep.
In between jobs as you work your way through aviation. And it's been fundamental in helping me own and operate my own airplanes and keep them maintained.
Yep. Outstanding. Shout out to Sacramento City College, Paul Esterbrook. I'm talking about you. So, anything else for me? Do you think that we covered everything about the weekend? Tell me more about Saturday. You think we're doing pretty good with that?
Yeah, we got that all covered.
All right, guys, do me a favor. The exact name of the event is?
Well, it's the Nevada County Armed Forces Day celebration and fly-in here at Nevada County Airport.
That sounds great when he says it, because he sings it.
May 18th. That's right.
From 8 a.m. until 2?
Oh, yeah. We'll go probably till 4. We'll go until the flying quits, man.
Right? Yeah.
I'll go all day.
He sings it when he says it. For me, it sounds like a mouthful. Saturday morning, come out to the Nevada City Airport. Come on out. Have a good time. Bring your kids. So, for now, that is all that I have for you. So, until the next adventure, be good to each other and be well.
See you here.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was good.